Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, SeanzViewEnt.
Just minutes away, just moments away, just a heartbeat away before WWE SmackDown, the blue brand on the USA Network tonight. Are you excited? Are you amplified? Are you getting ready? Are you going to be watching at your house, your friend's house, your boyfriend's house, your girlfriend's house, your cousin, your aunt, the bar, the movie, the mall, the hall? Hell, there's so many different ways to watch SmackDown. Are you going to be watching it on your PC? Your cell phone, your iPhone, your iPad, or are you going to be watching SmackDown on your very own TV? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions. And what are you looking forward to most tonight on the blue brand of SmackDown? It should be one hell of a show because we only got about a week away before WWE Crown Jewel comes to each and every one of you. Remember to set a reminder on your cell phone, your iPhone, your watch. Set a reminder to watch SeanzView in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night around the damn clock because I never stop for each and every one of you because this is the value. This is the intrigue. This is where I am the Energizer Bunny and I will keep going and going and going because there ain't nobody here that can stop me. So let's get into the rumors, the news, shall we? Breaking news on a huge return to World Wrestling Entertainment in the talks, in the walks. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a former WWE champion. As a matter of fact, this man is also a former world champion. This man has been one of the main events of WrestleMania. And no, I'm not talking about Rey Mysterio. I'm not even talking about the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Obviously, sadly and unfortunately, he could never come back. But the spirit of Eddie Guerrero will live. But listen to this one, guys. This is big and this is major. Oh, wait a minute, viewers. Before we get into that, what do you think about the developments going on right now online? Because this is going to be brought up because this does include WWE. This does have something to do with the WWE. Yes, indeed, it does. I can assure you of that right now. This is going to change the game for a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. And some might be for it. Some might be against it. Some might say he's innocent. Some might say he's guilty. Guilty till innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. But we're going to give it to you right now. All the details. And it's going to unravel right before your very eyes. Because, ladies and gentlemen, according to breaking news all over the entire internet, if you've been living under a rock, you would know or you should know that Sean Diddy Combs, who has been a WrestleMania star, who has showed up on WWE TV multiple times, he was a celebrity at WrestleMania. Sean Diddy Combs gets more than 4 years in prison for prostitution-related convictions. Now, again, this is a man that has shown up in WWE. This is a man that has been entertaining in the WWE. This is a man that has been inside a WWE ring, has Sean Diddy Combs. He has had multiple records. He has had multiple songs. He is over. He is popular. He's famous. He was once a billionaire, I think. But do you think that the 4 years is justified? Or do you think there should be more time? Or should it be less time? Or do you think he's innocent? Or do you think he's guilty? Did you think he could get more than 4 years in jail for Sean Diddy Combs? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Now remember, your view is the only view that matters on this particular very website. And again, I bring up this because it does tie into entertainment. After all, this show is called Sean's View Entertainment. It's entertainment for a reason. But this story is anything but entertaining, guys. This story is anything but entertaining because here's a man that people looked up to. Here's a man that people watched and listened. Here's a man that, invigorated a whole music industry. Here's a man that set records. And now it has come to this. Locked up in jail. Some say he should be under the jail. And it's not about race. It's not about color. It's not about any of that crap. It's about what this man did. It's about what this man not only accomplished, but how those accomplishments don't mirror what he did, again, backstage. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, this is going to weigh heavy on him and his family. Of course, now he's sorry. Now he's saying his sorrows. But now he's going to have to be living in his tears and his sorrows behind the bars and in jail. Some would say that the sentence should have been stiffer for this WrestleMania celebrity, this icon, this mogul, as you want to call him, who, again, did a lot for the music industry, did a lot for his own career, did a lot for his bank account. All right, we cannot underestimate that. But the fate of him now, again, more than 4 years in prison. And again, you would say, well, Sean, listen, he made a mistake, plenty of mistakes, a lot of wrongdoings. Nobody's perfect. And you would say, well, Sean, he didn't kill anybody. He didn't maim anybody. He didn't take him off at the throat there. He didn't throat him, He didn't do anything sexual with children, with kids. And again, there's going to be the defenders. There's definitely going to be the defenders for Sean Diddy Combs. Again, this does tie into WWE because he has been on WWE. He has performed for WWE. He's been a celebrity for the WWE. And listen, no matter if it was going to be 4 years or 40 years, you think that Sean Diddy Combs is going to be able to recover from this? You think he's going to be able to be resilient from this? You think he's going to make the big music comeback following this? And you got to wonder, are they going to take into account what he's already served? Because you think he's already been in jail from, 6 months to a year? He's already been in jail. He's already served some time. So will that go towards the time? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions. But let's get into the WWE news. Again, former WWE champion, is he on his way back to World Wrestling Entertainment? While this star has remained absent from major WWE appearances, fans in Mexico haven't forgotten him. Chants of Alberto have been echoing through AAA shows, signaling that there is strong support in fan base. But his future, it's a mystery, one that WWE apparently hasn't solved yet. And according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE didn't inherit Del Rio's AAA deal when they acquired the company. However, nothing has been finalized on how or if he'll be used in any WWE programming moving forward. Now, again, that's not to say we'll never see him again. As they say in the WWE, never say never. Del Rio last wrestled on September 26th at a AAA affiliate event, teaming with Mr. Iguana in a winning effort. But here's the twist. Before WWE's takeover, Alberto Del Rio was written out of AAA in a loser leave town match. That, paired with his history of legal issues and past incidents during his last WWE run, is giving decision makers plenty of pause. As the Observer put it by way of Ringside News, there are people backstage pulling for Del Rio's return due to his star power and continued popularity in Mexico. But others aren't convinced, pointing to his past controversies and the risks that might come with bringing him back. But again, if Bret Hart could come back, if CM Punk could come back, if, again, Bret Hart, CM Punk, Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Sable, Bruno Sammartino, The Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, if all those guys can come back, if all those guys can return, you would think so too can Alberto Del Rio. For now, WWE seems content letting things play out and making a move. Del Rio is technically under their control, but the company is taking a wait-and-see approach. And until they make that call, the crowd chants might be the only spotlight that he gets for now. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a break-in on a huge resigning in WWE, guys. A massive resigning to the company, according to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. At one point, some people thought that this guy was going to get pink-slipped. He was going to get released. There was going to be nothing good for him. He was going to get lost in the shuffle. Bronson Reed, what's on my mind? Bronson Reed has quietly resigned to a multi-year deal with WWE. Will it be with the promise of being a future world champion, a future main eventer of WrestleMania? Or will he just be the curtain jerker in the mid-carder? Will he be able to go straight to the main event of WrestleMania or a SummerSlam, so to speak? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Obviously, the WWE sees value. Obviously, the WWE sees importance. Obviously, the WWE sees dollar signs in Bronson Reed. What are your thoughts and your comments? What are your opinions on one Bronson Reed? Also coming through here on Sean's View Entertainment. We are receiving word that Triple H, and this is an update, and this is why we do multiple videos a day. According to a new report from Fightful Select, Reed actually re-signed with WWE months ago. It was a multi-year deal even before speculation started about how much time he had left. Again, there was a lot of rumor. There was a lot of people thinking he was going to get released. But again, now he's in this big program. He's in these big storylines. He's continually in the main event. He's alongside Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. So I don't really see Bronson Reed going anywhere anytime soon. Also, multiple promotions. How multiple promotions reacted to Booker T's fresh off AEW remark about Jade Cargill. Yes, we all know about the tie-in between Jade Cargill and AEW, and now how multiple promotions reacted to that in kind. A last-minute segment, viewers, according to those in the know, and again, SmackDown can change. It's always card subject to change. Don't hold me to this. But a last-minute segment has been revealed for the blue brand of SmackDown tonight on the USA Network. Kalani Jordan believes TNA stars are bitter after she won the Knockouts Championship, the Knockouts title. And what do you think about TNA right now in this current day? Also, NXT stars are in town ahead of SmackDown tonight in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, you heard that right. NXT stars are in town ahead of SmackDown tonight. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Kurt Angle, the former WWE champion, Kurt Angle, one of the best in-ring wrestlers of all time. Kurt Angle reveals current status of an upcoming biopic. Are you looking forward to WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle's journey? That he was an Olympic gold medalist, a WWE champion, a Euro Intercontinental champion. He went against the likes of John Cena, Stone Cold, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan. The list goes on for Kurt Angle. Upcoming opening, guys, major spoiler about Raw. The opening segment revealed for the October 6th edition of Raw has been revealed and unveiled. It has been exposed online, and it will take place at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and fans won't have to wait long about a major spoiler. Also, despite not being announced or advertised, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one. This star, this superstar, this athlete, he's a former world champion in his own right, has declared he will be at NXT versus TNA Showdown, despite, again, not being announced. That being Joe Hendry. Yes, indeed, Joe Hendry will show up, he says. Raw star has been appeared and seen and pictured and photoed backstage for tonight's SmackDown in Cincinnati. Again, a Raw star backstage tonight. RVD, Mr. PPV, can't understand WWE's demand for so much weekly wrestling. And some would say it is a little bit over the top. Also, Natalya defends SmackDown's women's main event finish after a botch last week on SmackDown on the USA Network. AEW fan threatens to destroy Gail Kim over Rio remarks in a disturbing rant. Well, that wasn't too smart. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis dedicates Clearwater Trail to the late, great Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan may have passed away in July, but the tributes to the wrestling icon continue across the world, and now Florida dedicates Clearwater Trail to the immortal Hulk Hogan, and I feel that that is right thing to do. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers at this hour and at this time, receiving word that Penta addresses the possibility of TNA crossover amid partnership with WWE. AEW's original plans for a hologram before knee injury revealed and unveiled online. Also, WWE will be bringing a spectacular special exclusive NXT special live show to Madison Square Garden. And AEW pulls the plug on a high-profile Kenny Omega match over health concerns. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that. Will that end up being a popular choice at the end of the day? Ladies and gentlemen, also is being revealed on Ryan the key reasons that AEW really brought back Andrade. And do you want to see Oba Femi on the main roster of WWE? And if so, should he be on Raw? Or should he be on SmackDown? Or should Oba stay in NXT to hone his craft even further? Or have we seen the last of him in NXT? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Subscribe, click the bell, and hype up this video with plenty more to come with everyone saying brash and brazen.